practices your some from 3-point range, who's pretty electric, doesn't miss. It doesn't miss very often. So when you encounter some struggles in games, sometimes when the shots aren't falling, how frustrating can that be? Where there's that kind of chasm there, and can a mental block form from that at times? I know it's early in the season, but
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, if you're known to make these shots, you know, if you're known to like be a 3 point shooter, and like you said, my 3 point shot is electric, quote unquote. Yeah, it'd definitely be frustrating. I mean, because you know what you can do, and you're not showing it. And you're on a big stage. You got your family back home watching you, friends back home watching you. Hell yeah, it's frustrating. But as long as I'm alive, I'm gonna still keep fighting. I ain't arrived yet. I just started.
Ithiel, what's the support been like from your teammates?
Oh, it's been tremendous. My teammates literally just lift me up every day. They always keep encouraging me. My coach, I'm blessed to be playing for a great coaching staff who not only cares about my basketball abilities, but me as a person. And I'm just blessed. And to God be the glory. To God be everything. The situation, the game I had, just to God be the glory.
What goes through your head when you make that first shot? Against NIU, once you hit one, you seem like you hit everything, and then it seemed like the same thing in the second half tonight. When that clicks, what goes through your mind as you keep going?
No, it's on, it's on. And when I get it, whenever I get it, I'm gonna look at the rim. If it's not there, I'm not gonna force it. But if I make that first shot, it's on. I'm gonna still play within the team offensive team chemistry. But when I make that first shot, it's on.
Ithiel, what's the biggest difference you notice in Adis from last year, watching him kind of on the sidelines, to this year now playing with him?
His aggression. I mean, last year, Dees, you'd pass him the ball on the wing, and he'd look to pass first. He wouldn't get the ball, catch it, and see what he has first. But this year, I mean, I know he was working on his handle all summer long. I was sending him some ball handling drills along with what he was doing at home. So I know his ball handling has got so much better. His court vision has been tremendous, and his IQ his basketball IQ has just increased, and his aggression has increased tremendously.
What's it like, when X is on the bench for a long period of time and Femi's running the offense?
It's a little bit different, but we make the adjustments. I like playing with Femi. I love playing with X. But if X is on the bench, Femi has to come in and pick the team up, and that's what he does. He's a solid guard. He's a great guard, and he's going to continue to do that for us this year because that boy can play.
Ithiel, during the first half, y'all were whistled, I think, for 15 fouls. In situations like that, did you guys, I guess, how did you try to kind of adjust to a game that's being called more tightly? Do you maybe not take some of the risks that you would otherwise? Do you try just not to, do you try to dial down the aggressiveness a little bit?
Yeah, that's actually a really good question, and that's a tricky thing to navigate, to be honest, because we're known for our defense and we're known for our aggression and our intensity when we get up in guys. But as you saw tonight, when we travel out of state in Florida, these other places, they don't really play like that. They're going to call ticky-tack fouls. So I think it's just us being smart, us listening to the game, us listening to coaches, and just kind of knowing personally who has fouls, and just pretty much protecting each other. If somebody has 2 or 3 fouls, we know to help over a little bit because we don't want him to get that 3rd or 4th fouls, because we need him in the game. So kind of just, it's a tricky thing to navigate, but, I think we do a really good job of it.
If you had 11 players play 5 minutes or more, tell us about the depth on this team and how you guys are able to pick each other up.
We're very deep this year. Like you said, 11 guys played more than 5 minutes. So I think it's going to be really fun for us, just because we're so deep and we have guys that are athletic and that can run the floor. We just got to keep getting our stamina, keep getting our wind up, and that's going to come with games. But it's fun playing with a deep. It's fun playing with a deep team. I'm not going to lie to you. You get to take a little break on the bench, and you come right back in.
Ithiel, how did preparation change, if at all, for you guys? Just since it was kind of up in the air until I guess probably yesterday afternoon, whether certain guys like Chris Likes and McGusty, whether they would be playing. How did that change your all's preparation for the game?
I mean, it didn't really change it at all. Obviously, we're going to write different guys in the starting 5 lineup, but to be honest, it didn't really change. We were playing Miami. We were going to come to Miami and beat Miami, no matter who was going to step on the floor. Coach told us before that we have that he doesn't care who's coming out of the locker room. We're playing Miami. If they got that white, they got that U on there, we're playing them, no matter who's out there.
we had talked a little bit before about the frustration of playing well in practice and that not always translating to games. How much is that frustration compounded when you have a game like you did against Northern Illinois and you think that things are kind of trending in the right way for you and you've kind of figured things out, and then you go cold and then you go cold in the next couple games? How frustrating is that, and how do you kind of get over that?
Yeah, it was funny because I wasn't really satisfied with my Northern Illinois game. It just didn't feel right. Even though I made some threes, I made some good plays. It just didn't feel right. I didn't feel like my old self, to be honest. But then, like you said, I went to to some cold games. And I know people were like, I thought he was here. What happened to him? But I'm just working every day. So I wouldn't expect don't expect too much. I mean, I'm playing within the mold of the team, but I'm going to do my best this year to try and have as many good games as I can.
Did you feel like yourself tonight?
Oh, hell yeah. What? That just felt good. I'm going to try and keep it going. I'm going to keep it going. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, man.